For all the details on what happened to me regarding my injury, we're pushing 100 hours plus of video now. YouTube channel, My Medical Nightmare. Today we're going to talk about paid placement, team players, and the cult of personality. And Experity is a company that fakes it until they makes it. If you do internet searches on this company, Experity and their wealthy corporate staff are routinely in the running for various awards and honors, and many of these are not down to any legitimate achievements or professional accomplishments. Experity is backed by very large and old banks in the United States, including the Warburgs, and what they and their partners do is they're working with so much money and have considerable clout in business that they pay prestigious media organizations to devote coverage to their corporate efforts. A case in point, today I'll cite this article on Forbes.com. This is the website of the prestigious American business magazine, published December 4th, 2025. The title is "The Unexpected Disruptor. Urgent Care is Rewriting Healthcare's Rules." You search the name of Experity Chief Executive Officer Dr. David Stern, you'll see that he's a former member of the Forbes Business Council. If you look into this group, these members pay a substantial membership charge to the magazine website. One thing that they get in exchange for an annual fee, which ranges between $2,700 US to $6,800 US annually, is Forbes will consider writing articles about their companies. Alright, so now let's talk about the reality. And this is an online review written by an employee of Experity, posted to the Indeed.com website, and the date is November 7, 2025. Claims to be a master biller. Their review is entitled, "Sounded Too Good to Be True, and It Was." Quoting, "Experity presents itself as positive and progressive, but the day-to-day culture does not always match the slogans. The environment is extremely structured, with strict processes that leave little room for individual learning styles or honest feedback. Training feels more like a test than support. The same people who teach you also evaluate you, and that dynamic can create a sense of pressure and second guessing. Many new hires feel lost but stay quiet because speaking up can be mistaken for not being a team player. The truth is simple. If you fit the mold, you'll thrive. If you ask too many questions, challenge outdated steps, or think independently, you'll stand out, and not in a good way. This company has great potential, but it needs to start listening to the people doing the work. Proceed with awareness and protect your peace." According to their press release, Experity was formed through the combination of Practice Velocity and DocuTap, and provides technology solutions to more than 5,700 urgent care practices across the United States. What's interesting is that figure has been changed in their newer press releases after 2022. They now don't name the number of practices that they're involved with, but simply state over 50% of the U.S. urgent care market runs on Experity solutions. So they do EMR and practice management, SaaS solutions, patient engagement technology, e-registration, overread services, employee portal for occupational medicine, referral management, revenue cycle management services, and analytics. Owned by GTCR since 2022 March. I found out about Experity when I had an x-ray done at an American Family Care AFC Urgent Care Clinic in Birmingham, Alabama in 2019. That's Anna Maria Agnick, MD, DABR. She wrote, "No injuries appeared in the images. I got the images, and I'll put them in this video again, and you can see that I have a translucent anomaly beneath my skull in the area of the first, second vertebrae, about 3 or 4 inches in diameter here. I later found out I had broken the underside of my skull, and I almost died from this injury. Again, I was told no injury appeared. I called the number that appeared below this doctor's name in the urgent care medical records I obtained, and it led to this company, Experity. I had a lot of problems dealing with Experity. They are not responsible or accountable professionally. That's my experience. Their employees engage in social engineering tactics, as was in my case. Yeah, the profile of this company extremely suspicious. You'll see here they advertise meet us in Vegas, as in the gambling capital of the United States, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's meet at the UCA Annual Convention, April 30 through May 4th at Caesars Palace, booth 301. Place your bets on Experity. So here they associate themselves with luck or being winners at games of chance. Not something that you can afford if you're a patient looking for health care. You don't want these type of games being played with your well-being. I will suggest you visit the website Indeed.com. There you will find many reviews of employees of businesses and companies. Just type in the hospital or medical network that you frequent, and you may be surprised at what you see. Alright, so in my own case, my own issues were never resolved. I contacted the CEO of Experity. You can go hear those phone calls at the video channel. Dr. David Stern, MD. The AFC, American Family Care Urgent Care Clinic, where I had the x-ray done. I tried to contact them with getting Experity to make their errors right, and they reneged on that. They would not correct these issues. But interestingly, they know what happened to me, and I believe they still have a partnership with Experity. So if you go to AFC Urgent Care and had a feeling you got a wrong diagnosis, you might want to go back and look at your records also. I took my issues to the Alabama Board of Medical Examiners and filed complaints regarding these issues. They would not help me get this matter corrected. My complaints were thrown out. They're lazy. I found out a state of Alabama licensed medical doctor, Christopher Blake Thomas, MD, who is supposed to be supervising this x-ray and my examination by nurse Kimberly Kelly. This doctor was answering the telephone at an AFC, American Family Care Urgent Care, using a false name, claiming he was an office manager, and not revealing the fact that he was, in fact, a doctor. If you're out there and you're looking into problems involving Experity, please investigate further. They've apparently gotten away with many, many offenses and transgressions against multiple parties, clients, associates, etc.